Hello, folks. Welcome to another edition of Greg Ferrera's Real Estate Academy. These videos, training videos, idea sharing videos, are mainly focused at real estate agents, maybe loan officers, people in the real estate profession. I've been doing this since 1995. Yes, that makes me an old guy. That makes me a dinosaur and a lot of those other things. What it also makes me is very experienced. I traveled and trained around the country for years, helped a lot of people become very successful, and I didn't want to lose the opportunity here to share with you. Now, a couple of very cool things making our first impression is a big deal. Our first impression when we have homes listed is priceless. We don't have a lot of opportunities to make that first impression. So, putting our best foot forward. We've been through COVID, and COVID was such a challenge. We were trapped in our homes. As agents, as home buyers, we would go out and look at homes and literally have to wait in line. There might be 10, 15, 20, 30. I remember a couple times going to open houses with customers and have to, go sideways because you're going through a hallway and other people are going the other way. It was absolutely nuts. Now, fast forward 2025. Uh-oh, right? Greg Ferrera talks about uh-ohs. We don't want to have uh-ohs in the real estate business. But what's happening right now, folks, listings, they're going up. Not the actual prices, the number of them. The competition's going up, which is driving prices down. And to top all that, we're in August. It's like the seventh inning in a nine-inning game. Greg, this isn't baseball. I know, folks, just a little perspective. I say, after doing this for just about 30 years now, trick or treat, October 31st, is about the bottom of the ninth, meaning most people don't get into the real estate market on November 1st. They don't wake up one morning and say, honey, let's get into the market and go start looking for a home. That way we can be in escrow over the holidays and move over the holidays and go through that process over the holidays. Now, that doesn't mean people don't do it, because they do, but that's not generally the practice over the last 30 years that I've watched. So right now, folks, we're in the seventh inning, maybe the bottom of the seventh, getting ready to go to the eighth. It's August. Remember, we have 30-day escrows generally around the country. That can vary from coast to coast, place to place, and situation to situation. But even having said that, if we have a 30-day escrow this week, we're not closing till mid-September. Are the kids in school? Do we have our job? Why are we moving? We go back to that. So if you are a seller or you have listings right now, make sure you are priced correctly and that you're in top condition. Folks, condition, I've been talking about this on my radio show, Real Estate Rescue, right here on KIDO in the Treasure Valley, Idaho, for many years now. But this applies across the country. We've got to put our best foot forward so we can get top dollar for our home. Now, what does that mean? That means when we drive up to the home, it looks great, whether it's the yard, the driveway, the weeds, whatever it is. Every home's going to be a little different. Make sure it looks great. When they walk in, make sure things are clean, picked up, vacuumed, and then consider your price. Folks, pricing is so critical. Remember, buyers shop up, buyers want a good deal. Most sellers, they want top dollar. We have to keep that in perspective. The buyer wants a deal, the seller wants top dollar. We got to meet somewhere in the middle to bring this together. And we're getting towards the end of the year, making it a little bit more difficult in some situations. Now we have some sellers getting motivated. We have buyers getting motivated who've been looking, they need to move. They're going to have to make a decision. And what I would share is right now, because I do stats here in the Treasure Valley, Idaho, all the time, weekly for my show, and trends are changing. Now they're different in California, Oregon, Washington, Texas, the East Coast, Florida. I understand. But we still have the 7% interest rates. Let's say interest rates, 6.5 to 7, something like that. So right now, I just want to encourage you. If your home's for sale, real estate agents, if you have a listing, make sure that it looks great and make sure you're priced properly, because right now, each week you go without an offer is another week you're going to lose, and buyers potentially getting off the market, and the seller maybe becoming kind of disenchanted with the process and taking the listing off the market themselves. Then we're out of business. People don't get to move, and then we can't have any fun. So keep in mind, pricing is critical right now. Comps are a big deal. What somebody sold for an appraiser, for loans, for loan approvals. I don't want to get confusing here. The appraisal, your comps, your sold homes similar to yours in the area, no matter where you are in the country, in the last 60 to 90 days are comps the appraisers use. But I'll share right now, in a lot of markets, it's dropping. Your prices in the markets are dropping. You've got to get ahead of that, or you will just sit for sale. I'm always happy to help. Real Estate Rescue, Idaho.com is the website. You can get in on there. Let me know. You can always subscribe if you want some help. Like and subscribe. I'm doing this weekly. Lots of information out there. Again, I've been doing this for 30 years. I traveled and trained across the country for 9 years, helped thousands of agents. I'm passionate about doing this. Want to make sure we're giving information to you that is timely and relevant for your markets. If you want some help, let me know. And if you're a seller out there and you'd like some suggestions, just give me a buzz. Reach out to me, Real Estate Rescue, Idaho.com, where you can comment on the YouTube, on the bottom of the YouTube page there. We'll continue to get more great videos out. Please, when you do get a chance, subscribe and like. Really appreciate that. Have a fantastic day, and we'll be back again this next week. Take care.